gonna close up your pores. It feels really nice. It helps reduce inflammation and redness in your skin.
And it's dry ice.
It's liquid nitrogen. We have it in another room because you can't hang out in a closed room with liquid nitrogen for too long. You get a little loopy.
Hey, what's up you guys? Before I get started on this video, I wanted to sit down and say that my thoughts and prayers are with anyone who has been affected by this tragedy in Las Vegas. When I woke up this morning, it just felt a little bit insensitive for me to upload my vlog from the weekend because I'm sitting there complaining about such petty, insignificant, stupid things that really don't matter in life. I'm talking about how I got a sty on my eye and I can't go to my friend's birthday party, and then I'm upset because my kitchen started flooding and I'm like mad about that. And I was watching it back and I was like, none of this stuff matters. So I'm not gonna upload the vlog from this weekend just because it feels a little bit like icky and wrong and insensitive, but I will put some links down in the description bar below if you guys are in the Las Vegas area and you can donate blood, and also some places that you can donate money if that's what you want to do. So normal vlogs will obviously be resuming now, but I thought I should address where the weekend vlogs went, and it just felt really wrong for me to upload them because I'm sitting there talking about like the worst weekend ever, and the things that were happening in my life this weekend are just the most superficial, stupid things. And with everything that the world is going through, not just Vegas, but everything else, I was like, this is just stupid to upload. So I'm not going to, but like I said, normal vlogs will be resuming now. So I'm going to head to the office for a few hours and then I'm going to get a facial, which I'm so excited about because my skin desperately needs it. So I'll take you guys along with me there, but make sure you check out the links in the description, and let's get into the actual vlog. Today's board at the office says the only thing getting lit tonight are my fall scented candles, and this is actually true.
So this is just a basic cleanse. Just gonna take everything off. Is our exfoliating polish. This is one of our most popular products. It kind of makes your face feel like a dolphin after you use it. It's like a mini microdermabrasion at home. You might feel this heat up a little bit. That's totally normal. Okay, so this is gonna be the Hydrafacial. We're just gonna do a little exfoliation and cleanse portion. It's gonna feel like a cat licking your face. It's really the best way for me to describe it.
Okay. So is it kind of like microderm?
It feels similar. It's got the vacuum setting, which makes it feel similar, but it's not gonna use crystals or a diamond tip. It's gonna use serums and acids to penetrate instead.
Oh, wow.
And there's gonna be quite a few different steps on this guy, so we'll keep coming back to it. Portion is a low-level chemical peel. It's a 7.5% glycolic and a 2% salicylic. Okay, so we're going to do the extraction portion. So you're gonna feel the vacuum setting really.
Oh, that's gonna do the extraction?
It's gonna do a lot of them. I usually get whatever's left over.
Oh,
this is
my
a lot
goodness.
more painless.
Okay, go for it. Vacuum those suckers out.
Okay, so you see at the very tip right there? That's all stuff that's coming out.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're gonna do the high frequency machine, which you've probably done before if you've had other facials. It's old school.
Yes. That little glass probe, and it's gonna create a level of ozone between your skin and the electrode.
It sounds like I'm gonna electrocute you, but I'm not.
What is this?
This is the sulfur mask.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
a bit of a stingle to it.
Yeah, it does. I wanted to make sure that was
This is
normal.
Obagi. This is how we know it's working.
What is this?
This is just a, so I did one toner on you that's a little bit more aggressive. It's got the salicylic in it. This is our less aggressive toner because I don't want to overdo
Smells
it
good.
today. It does smell really good. This is our ballot tone, so it's a pH balancing.
Have you ever done the LED
The
treatments? Red or blue or?
Yes, this
Yeah.
one has red, blue, and amber. So I'm going to do the LED light while I do the last portion of your Hydrafacial, which is the
Okay.
antioxidant serum.
This is dry ice.
I will. I'm going to do your finishing products first because your pores are nice and open right now. So we're going to do your finishing products and then we'll do your dry ice to kind of seal everything in. Okay, so this is our dry ice therapy. Make sure you can see it on camera. So this is going to close up your pores. It feels really nice. It helps reduce inflammation and redness in your skin.
And it's dry ice.
It's liquid nitrogen. We have it in another room because you can't hang out in a closed room with liquid nitrogen for too long. You get a little loopy. This is that same stuff that your science teacher plays with in high school. Freezes bananas and stuff. Yeah.
I got my Hydrafacial at the Zeo Skin Center in Beverly Hills, and that is where my dermatologist's office is. So when I went in to see him, I was like, straight shoot with me. Do not just tell me that I need to buy this line of Zeo Skin products just because we're at the Zeo Skin Center. Like, be honest with me and tell me what I really need. You guys know I'm allergic to Accutane. I've talked about that in videos before. I tried it, didn't work. I have met with a few dermatologists since I moved out to LA, and I was surprised how many of them told me, like, your acne isn't really that bad. You don't really need medication to treat it. Just like, make sure you're washing it every morning and night with like a gentle cleanser and a moisturizer. And really, it's just probably you're wearing a lot of makeup and all of these things that I just honestly didn't really believe. I will say that he told me that the whole no dairy thing, he was like, you can keep eating dairy. And I was like, okay. But yeah, he told me basically I can eat what I want, that this is like a different issue going on with my skin. But I'm going to show you, I wonder how. This angle is kind of weird, but I feel like this is just for a vlog, and I just want to show you what all he got me. The medication he is putting me on, sorry, I can't speak right now, is spironolactone 25 milligram tablet. He said for the first week or two, just take one a day and then move up to 2 a day. Then I have my entire skincare regimen. So I start off with the Zeo Medical by Obagi MD. This is like what the whole skincare line is by. And this is the Ola Cleanse. That is my face wash. I use that morning and night. And then also in the morning, I use the exfoliating polish. I can't believe I picked both of those out, like just the first two products I picked out. The exfoliating polish, this is an exfoliator, and he told me to use this every single morning, which is crazy because I've heard from other dermatologists not to over exfoliate, but he said for my skin and how oily I get and everything, he wants me to do this. Then I put these pads on morning and night. So it's in this little bottle. It is the Dermatologist Oil Control Pads, maximum strength. So it is one of those containers that just has these little pads in it, and then you wipe that all over your face. He wants me to do that morning and night. Then I have the Acnetrol. Is that this? Oh my goodness, I'm literally pulling everything out like in the proper order. That's weird to me, but anyways, this is spot treatment if I have any like of my cystic acne. He said don't put it on just like your random little spots that are red. This is specifically for like big cystic acne. So I have that, and I can apply that AM and PM under my makeup, whatever. The next step I do is AM only, and this is the Daily Power Defense, and this is apparently some anti-aging serums and antioxidants, and it helps if you live in a city with like a lot of pollution and stuff. He was explaining it. It sounds like a good product. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot. And then at nighttime, but not during the morning. So this one, the the Daily Power Defense Anti-Aging Formula, this one's morning only, and then at night only, I'm doing the Hydrafacial cream. So I do about a dime size amount of this. And then I got some samples of the moisturizer, the Revitatrol. He says use it as needed. And then I have the sunscreen, which is also a makeup primer. This is the Eclipse Plus Primer SPF 30, and I was told to use this morning only. So those are a lot of steps, but you guys are going to go through this journey with me, and we are going to see if this skincare routine actually helps my skin. If it doesn't, I will be on to the next thing. He said to give it probably about 3 months to really see if it's working or not, that it's not gonna be an overnight change. I am gonna get red and a little bit flaky during this first transition period while my skin gets used to all of this stuff, but you guys will be there with me, and we're gonna see how this works. He also said that for the scar on my arm, because I talked to him about that, he said maybe we can try some micro needling and a laser machine to try to fade the scar a little bit more, so I would love to do that. The last thing that I didn't show you is the sulfur mask. This is one of the masks that they used on me during my Hydrafacial, and he said that he thought this would be really good for me to use about 3 times a week. He said you put it on, leave it on for like 30-45 minutes, and then wash it off, and he says that this is going to be really good. So I got that also, but that's not part of like my AM PM routine. So now I'm just gonna go chill for a little bit, decompress from my day, probably sit on the sofa, watch a little bit of TV with the boys, just kind of relax, and then when I'm ready to do my nighttime skincare routine, I will come back and show you guys, because this is gonna be day 1 of a new journey that hopefully finally, after years of dealing with acne, is going to give me clear skin. I'm excited about that. Also, I was planning on filming a makeup tutorial this weekend, but you guys know I got a big old eye sty on my eye. My eye was super swollen. I posted it on Snapchat and all that stuff, and so I didn't film that video. So now I'm kind of trying to figure out with my schedule and everything that I'm doing this week and this weekend when I'm gonna film that video and some other Halloween videos I wanna film. So I just kind of want to sit down and like plan my week out and stuff, and then I will be back for you guys. I know I have this like really angry guy here, but I do feel like my skin looks good after my facial today. So now I'm going to do my nighttime steps, which are the Oil Cleanse. That's just the cleanser. Then I'm going to use the Dermatologist Oil Control Pads and the Hydrafacial. And then also some nights I will be doing the sulfur mask, but I already had this mask applied when I had my facial earlier today. And also the Acnetrol acne treatment. This is spot treatment that they said not to use tonight because I already had so many things going on my skin today. And then morning time, I'm also gonna add the exfoliating polish, the sunscreen and primer, and the Daily Power Defense, and I'm gonna take away the Refisa, and I also have my hormone medicine that I will be going on, or I guess the medicine is to treat hormonal acne, because where I tend to get my acne, I get some up on my forehead and stuff, but the majority of my acne is hormonal around this area right here. And so apparently that medicine is supposed to really help me out. So I'm gonna get started. I have some leftover mascara running down my face. Let's not, you know, worry about that. But my skin feels so smooth. Like, it's seriously insane. So I'm just massaging the cleanser in small circular motions. I just want to do everything that they tell me to do so that I give this skincare line a fair shot, and we can see if it actually clears up my acne. It says to massage it until these little beads are like gone. It says use AM and PM, apply to face with moistened hands and lather until beads are dissolved. Rinse thoroughly with cool water. But I feel like you're gonna be lathering for a really long time, or maybe I just used too much, but I feel like there are a lot of beads. Maybe if I get my hands a little more wet. Let's try this. Oh, okay. Yeah. They're definitely not those tiny little micro beads that scratch your face though. I can say that. It does feel good, but I think this is good enough, right? Like, this has been long enough. I don't know if I can commit to much longer than this every morning and every night. I wish you guys could feel the texture of my skin right now. It feels really even and smooth, and I'm not really used to like being able to pet my face and feel it like that. And I don't know if maybe it's just like a shock from the facial or something, but I want to go back and get that facial again. Obviously tomorrow we will have more results. Now I'm going to take the Sebatrol oil control pads. I don't know why they didn't make these names a little bit easier for me to pronounce, but it says you just want to rub this all over your face, front and back sides. It says to use both sides of the pad. Now I'm taking a dime size amount of the Refisa, and this is apparently what is supposed to make my skin a little more red, a little bit peely, but he said stick with it because you will have the best skin ever. And I feel like in this lighting, you can really see some of the acne that I'm working with and some of the scarring. So some of this obviously is active acne, and then some of it is more scarring, but I'm just going to, I don't know if I'm supposed to pat this or rub this. I didn't really ask, but I'm used to like patting products like this onto my skin, maybe rub a little bit. It's crazy how the first few times you do like steps like this, you're so like, am I doing it right? Do I do this much? And then in like a week, I'm gonna be half asleep doing this, being like, okay, this is good enough. And I think that is all I am supposed to do. My face feels a little bit like stingly, like a little sting and tingle, but not in a bad way, almost in like a little bit of a cool way. Also, Mochi chewed up the ends of my glasses so they're not smooth, so I can't just like put them on like that, or they just grab my hair and pull it out. I have to like place it on top of my ears. Thank you, Mochi. You're very kind, but I can see you guys now. Okay, so it feels really weird not putting on any moisturizer or eye cream. I am gonna put on some lip product that I have next to my bed, but it feels so odd not putting those products on, but this is what he said to do. I do have a little bit of moisturizer, a little sample that they gave me that is called the Revitrol, I don't even know. But I have a little sample of the moisturizer, and he said that if I start feeling like my skin's really dry and I want to use that, I can, but for the most part, it probably won't be part of my daily routine, which just feels so backwards from what I have done for years. But I'm gonna give this a fair shot. I'm gonna do exactly what he says. He's the doctor. And I'm just gonna see, and you guys are obviously gonna be able to see too. So I guess this video is my official like before video. So I'll just show you guys kind of everything in this lighting. You can see I have a lot of scarring around here. I have a lot of active things going on up here. This one's real angry at me. Hi Mochi, I was just talking about you. Yeah, so this is like my first official, I guess, check-in. Obviously, in my daily vlogs, I'm not gonna be talking to you guys about my skin every single day unless it like gets really intense and I'm like, I don't know what to do, I hate it. But for the most part, I'll probably just like update you guys every now and then, because if you're not watching my videos for the skincare, that might get a little bit annoying. But it feels really weird right now. Like, it doesn't hurt sting, but it tingles stings, and it almost feels very cold. I do want to go put some lip product on though, because my lips feel really chapped. So I'm gonna line all my new products up. I'm going out of town this weekend. I'm actually going to Toronto, and I'm already like, how am I gonna pack all of these skincare products in a carry-on, because they are way bigger than, you know, 0.3 ounces. Well, I guess this one's really the only one that's bigger, but I can squeeze that into a travel tube. I definitely need to wash my hair, but I'm gonna wait for tomorrow morning, and this is what we are working with. Day one check-in complete. I hope maybe I'll do another check-in in like a week and it will look a little better. I don't know, maybe it gets worse before it gets better. Who even knows nowadays? Wanna go. All right, you guys, I'm in bed. I'm gonna do a super easy question of the vlog today. Mochi, you can do it. Does anyone else's dog know how to jump up on the bed, but when you're on the bed, they just sit at the side of the bed and like scratch and cry for you to pick them up onto the bed? But if you're not on the bed, if I'm like sitting in my vanity and I turn around, Mochi will just like jump on and off the bed. And I'm like, why when I'm on the bed do I have to be your servant and get you up here? But you fully know how to do it. It's so weird. I don't know what this angle is. But I'm getting ready to go to bed. My super easy question of the vlog is, so many of you asked me what the Alex Scoot song was in my last video that I played for Remy. He wrote it for my sister Elle when he was proposing, and I talked about it in that video, and I played a little snippet, and a lot of you were asking what it's called, and it is called Unstoppable. So that is like the best song ever. Go download it from iTunes, because that's my family. And I'm sitting here with my crossword puzzle. This is my Star Magazine crossword puzzle. It comes out on my app. I have the Texture app on my phone, which like downloads magazines, and then I email the Star crossword every Friday. It comes out on the app, so I email it to myself and I print it off and then I work on it. And this weekend I just completely forgot, but this is like my favorite thing ever. So I do these every single week, and yeah, I'd say I'm about like halfway, 3/4 of the way done with this one. But of course the last ones are the hardest ones left, because they're the ones I had to skip because I didn't know them. I'm really excited to maybe have some clear skin. I was just watching Desi on Snapchat, and her skin is just so perfect and glowy, and I'm just like, one day I want to be able to like not wear makeup and have my skin look like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you understand my reasoning for not uploading my weekend vlogs. It just seemed a little bit insensitive and wrong and just kind of pointless. Like, I was complaining about things that really just didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Make sure you check out my links down below if you want to know how you can help those who have been affected by the Las Vegas tragedy. And I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. Tomorrow is going to be a fun day. You guys will see who's coming over. It's another YouTuber that I haven't seen in, gosh, I want to say like 3 or 4 years. We used to be best friends, and we are filming a video together. So that's going to be really exciting. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. By the way, these PJs from Target are the most comfortable things in the world. These are just like gray sweatpants, and this is a gray top that says live in the flip-flop life. Oh, this is from a different PJ set, also from Target though, and it came with a pair of matching shorts that had like this crazy colory stuff for summer. Yeah, anyways, okay. I'm gonna go now, but I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.